So, you know, courage comes as a gift now to us. It's not something I have to try and muster up and build up. Oh yeah, we find ourselves going back and trying to do that, but it's amazing. So if you want an experience where courage came up, I saw a plane. I was ready to board a flight. And I was by the window and I noticed that there was smoke in the cockpit of that plane. I didn't realize on the 737 that the side windows actually opened. Well, there was never any reason. Anyhow, they opened those windows to get the smoke out, trying to get the gentleman that had hooked up the generator to disconnect, that there was a short somewhere. To make the story brief, I laughed and I said, Lord, you didn't raise a dummy here. I know better than to get on that plane. So we had a delay. I stayed there because I had to wait to see what the plan was. For an hour and a half or so. They decided that they had fixed the problem, and I was amazed. I said, no. God said, yes. Are you kidding me? I am to get on that plane? That plane is not going to make it. I know it in my spirit. Get on the plane. So as I walked down the runway to go into the plane, I said, Lord, this has got to be good. Who am I to say such a thing to him? But I had already prayed over the seat that I was going to sit in. And the young person was already in that seat. You couldn't tell whether it was a boy or a girl. He was covered with jewels and curls and just exuberant. He was in the New Age. I sat down beside him and he wanted to tell me how he got power out of crystal, and he was telling me about all of this. And I listened to him. He was exuberant. Shame on us sometimes. By that time we was in the air and we'd been flying a while. And I said to him, his name was David. I said, David, you know, I have a place where I receive power. That was the term he used. But it's not crystal. It's a person. He's alive, and his name is Jesus. And I've given my life to him, and he lives in me. I said, in fact, he's holding this plane up right now. I mean, you'd think this was storybook, you know? But I'm living it. I'm in the plane. I know what is about to happen. Sure enough, I no more than got those words out of my mouth, and the captain came on and said, ladies and gentlemen, I need your prayers. I have lost all instrumentation, including the gyro. It's getting dark. I don't know if I'm going to be able to land the plane because I won't know if we're level or not. David immediately said to me, your Jesus is real. I said, David, why do you say that? He says, I am scared to death, and I can tell that you are not. At that point, David was wide open to find out about this Jesus. And you look back and you think, you had to be a complete idiot to get on that plane. I knew that I knew that I knew that there was problems ahead. But isn't it amazing at what cost? What cost? When we're willing to yield it all to him, even at the point of death, what can he do with it?